All right, for Rudiment Hops, we have taken these from Altus. So if you really want to learn more about the what and the why of these, I recommend you check out Altus. I'm just going to give you a little bit of perspective of how we've used these and how we've incorporated them into some of our athletic development. So generally speaking, if your foot is relaxed, you can feel that there's not a lot of tension on the Achilles. As soon as I pull the toe up, that Achilles is stretched. So when you make a whole foot contact, which is a real key of this, it allows you to load that tendon like a slingshot rather than making this kind of a calf exercise or where you're using a tremendous amount of plantar flexion to actually get up off the ground. Now, the second piece is that you need to have a little bit of yield or deformation or a little bit of squishiness. The way that I like to communicate this is that it's going to look like a tiny spring where you kind of go and pop back, go and pop back. So as soon as people start going flat-footed, they get either rigid and kind of thud the ground. They lose that softness, and that's what we're trying to accomplish. So what I cue my athletes is, if I'm watching you from the back, at no point do I want to see the bottom of your foot. And then when you land, there's going to be a coordinated bending of the hips and the knees together, and that's going to be your spring to come back. So the arm action is as your hips go up, the thumbs come up. So I'll show you a couple directions. We generally go forward, left, right, and backwards. And if you have trouble with this, backwards really seems to be the way to go to help you find that whole foot contact and actually feel a little bit of the elasticity of this. So they're low jumps. I'm pulling my toes up. I'm getting a little squish. I'm not thudding the ground. It should look bouncy. I'll go backwards. I'll go left. And I'll go right. Now we'll take breaks between each, but I just wanted to give you a little perspective. One of the important things is that if you don't have very good reactivity, you're somebody who takes a long time to wind up for a vertical jump, or you don't have good bounce and quickness off the ground, we start with a lot of low-level plyos. This works on some of the structural changes in the lower leg that we want to see without beating you up, and allows you to get a high volume of that so you can start to build this elasticity.